Kakadosh Boker or Shavua Tov. Masechet Ketubot Daf Pechet Amud Aleph 88.8.1. The Gemara is speaking about now that Amar of Papa comes and he says, right, we're talking about, can we use the testimony of one witness in order to obligate a woman, a shvua, from the Torah? So says the Gemara, if the husband was a pikeach, means a normal person, you could bring her to do a shvua doraita, then he'll give her the ketubah second time around, the apechad sada, in front of one witness. And then you're mitzaref, you're going to combine the first witness with the other witness, and then you're going to put it as a milveh. And by doing so, right, you're going to obligate her a shvua doraita. So matkifla Rav Shisha bered Ravidi. So ask Rav Shisha bered Ravidi, how are you combining two witnesses together? Right? How do you combine two witnesses together? Each one saw a different payment. Imagine right now I saw the doctor come and pay back A, right, to Mr. B. Chazak Baruch. Then Baba Haki sees that the doctor paid back, right, another amount to me. But it's two different things, two different loans, two different. How do you combine two witnesses together beyond looking at two different concepts? So Ela Amar Rav Shisha bered Ravidi. So answers Rav Shisha bered Ravidi. Yahiv la ketubata be'apesada kama v'sada bata. No, you give her the money of the ketubah in front of the first witness with the second witness together. Then you put the first one was a halva'ah. So now by doing so, it's considered that the first money was a halva'ah, and now you're going to obligate her shivua on that. So Matkif Ravashi asks, Akati Yechola Lemima, she could still say, there were two different ketubot. What are you talking about? He owes me two different ketubot. So says the Gemara, Ravashi says, who the model? Says, no, this etzah helps if the husband's going to tell at the beginning to the edim, the last ones, right, before paying it, you should know that I already paid back the ketubah. She's saying that no. And therefore, I want to pay back a second time in order to have two witnesses. And then I could actually ask her for the first time around as well. And it's going to be a shvua doraita. Okay? So says the Gemara, yeah? We're talking about now nechasim meshubadim. What does it mean now nechasim meshubadim? Tznan hatam, we learned over there in the Mishnah, v'chen yitomim lo yiparu ela b'shvua. The yitomim are not going to pay back unless it's going to be with a shvua. Miman, what are we dealing with? Ile might be going to tell me now, milove, from the love, hashta v'yen shakil belo shvua v'yinuhu b'shvua. How could it be that now the father, he would have taken without a shvua, and now from the yitomim, you need a shvua? Doesn't make sense. Elachi, my brother means like this. V'chena yitomim, right? Mina yitomim, lo yipareu ela b'shvua. Also the yitomim, from the yitomim, they cannot take unless it's going to be with a shvua. So Amar of Zika, Amar of Yudah, says of Zika, name of Yudah, Lo shanu, what are we talking about? Ela she'amru yitomim, amalanu abba lavitu parati. That the yitomim came and they said that I borrowed, right, and I paid it back. Aval amru, but if they said amalanu abba, that our father said lo laviti, I didn't. So even with a shvu'ah, they don't pay back. Okay. So matkif la Rava comes and he asks the opposite. Kol ha'omer lo laviti. If you come and you say you didn't borrow money, ki omer lo parati, it's like you said that you didn't pay it back. Meaning, if I come and I say, I never borrowed from you, what does that mean? That I also never paid you back. So what does that mean then? This is what it means to say. No. Our father told us that he borrowed and he paid back. But if they said that he didn't borrow, they get paid back even without the shavua. Right? But if you say that you didn't borrow, it's as if you say that you didn't pay it back. Now, if she's going to pay it without him, so then it has to be with a shivua. So Amar Ravacha Sarabria says Ravacha Sarabria. Maseba lifnei Rabbi Yitzchak be'Antochia. There was a story of Rabbi Yitzchak in Antochia. The Amar, right? And he says like this. And he says, Lo shanu, what are we dealing with? Ela lektubat isha. We're talking about the ketubah of a woman. Shum china, because of chen. Aval balchov. But when we're talking about a balchov, no. Okay? Fine. The Rav Amar Rav Nachman says Rav name Nachman. Afilu balchov. Even we're talking about a balchov. That not every single person is going to come and take the money of his friend and be in Medinat Hayam. Why? Because then basically a person is going to borrow money and he's going to skip town. A lot of people will do that. They will borrow money and skip town. They will leave. Now go get the money. From where? So he says, then you're closing the door on lenders because nobody will ever lend out money. If they're going to suspect every single time, nobody will ever lend out money. Rabbi Shimon says, as long as she's asking for the ketubah. Rabbi Shimon, what is the case of Rabbi Shimon? Amar Rabbi Yirmiyah says, on this one. Doesn't matter whether it's mezonot or ketubah, doesn't matter. Rabbi Shimon it says Rabbi Shimon, it comes to say, anytime that she's asking for a ketubah, they make her swear. Okay, Peichet Amubet, 88b. But if she's not asking for a ketubah, they're not going to make her swear. And this is the machlok between Hanan and the Bnei Kohanim Gedolim. The Trambas learned on the Mishnah. Somebody that came to Medinat Hayam, and the wife is asking for mizonot. Hanan says, Tishava b'sof. You're going to come and you're going to swear at the end. You're not going to swear at the beginning. But the Bnei Kohanim Gedolim, they argued on him. They said, Tishava b'tchila, you have to swear at the beginning, u'b'sof. Meaning, she's coming to collect parnasa, like mizonot, food. And then also later on. So she has to swear at the beginning and the end. Rabbi Shimon holds like Hanan. And the Rabbanan, which is Tanakama, he holds like Bnei Kohanim Gedolim. So Matkif Rav Sheshat comes and he asks the following question. Hi Yorshin Mashbinota. We just said that Yorshin are going to make her do the Shavua. Bedin Mashbinota Mbele. It's not the Yorshin. The Bedin. Who obligates a Shavua? The inheritors or the Bedin? It's always the Bedin. Bedin are the ones that tell you have to make a Shavua or not. Okay? Ela Rav Sheshat, but rather Rav Sheshat says, it goes in this. Halcha kever bet bala lebet avia. If she went from the kever, from her husband to her father's house, or she went back to the father-in-law's house, but she didn't become a potopos, so Yoshim do not make her make a shavua. V'im nasi the potopoya, if she became an apotopos, Yoshim mashbinot alatilevo. They could make her swear, but they cannot make her swear in the past. The Atar of Shimon, and Shimon comes in and says, because once she took it, she's asking for a ketubah, Yoshim mashbinot. They do make her make a shavua. Ena tova ketubata, but if they don't ask her for the ketubah, so then she's not asking for ketubah. They can't make her swear. So this is machlok between Abba Shaul and Rabbanan. The Tanam, as we learned in the Mishnah, apotropos sheminahu avi etomim. When we're talking about an apotropos, that avi etomim came and they appointed them, yishava, they should swear. Minu bedin lo yishava, but if they did it for the bedin, they don't swear. Abba Shaul omer Abba Shaul says chiluf advarim, switch it. Minu bedin, if the bedin came, so then she has to swear. But if it was the father that made them, then she cannot swear. Why? Because basically, since the father was the one that made her into the potopos, why is she going to swear? He was the one, he was doing it for their good. Why is he going to swear now? So Rabbi Shimon holds like Abba Shaul and Rabbanan holds like Rabbanan. So Matkif Abaye comes and he asks, Hi kol zman shetovah ketubah tova mi bale. Says, what does it mean then kol zman shetovah, as long as she's asking for ketubah? If she's going to ask for ketubah, it should be written. Im tovat. Not kol zman, but rather Abaye says, he goes on this. Katav la, if he wrote for her, neder u'shua en li alayich, that he doesn't have a neder u'shua, enu yachol lashmiya, he cannot make her swear. Neder u'shua en li v'lo yerusha v'lo v'yimeshuti. He says that he doesn't want the neder u'shua, not on him, not on Yoshim, not on people that come from his possessions. Alayich v'yerusha v'lo whether it's on him, on the ones that come from him, or the ones that come to the possession. Enu yachol lashmiya, he cannot make him swear. Nobody, not him, his inheritors are coming somebody that comes from his possession. Lohi, not her inheritors, and not somebody that comes from her possession. Shimon comes and says, as long as she's going to ask for ketubah, Yoshim mashpinota, they could make her swear. And they're arguing the machlok between Abba Shaul and Benim Miriam Rabbanan. Shimon holds like Rabbi Shaul, and Rabbanan holds like Rabbanan. So Matkif Rav Papa comes and he asks the following question. This makes sense because she's going to be asking for ketubah. But if she's not asking for ketubah, what are you going to say? So Papa says, this comes to exclude Rabbi Eliezer and the one that argues on Rabbi Eliezer. And we're going to stop over here by the Mishnah to start again tomorrow.